Hello everybody, Advanced64 here. Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we actually came from here, which was the C4 Cavern, which we actually awoken Kyogue. Well, Team Aqua kind of did, but we were there for it. And now with Kyogue and Groudon out, the weather in Hoenn's going on crazy, and we're getting calls from everybody, just wondering how everyone is doing when they lost a match the other day. God, I wish they would stop calling me. But okay. If you remember, we talked to Steven at the end of the other episode after beating those guys, and they said to stay away from Sootpolis, which this wild encounter is definitely going to try to make me do. But I didn't want to go put on Repelled yet, because I just wanted to show off that while it shows that it's raining, it's going to be raining in the battle. When it shows those bright lights going on in the back, kind of like how it is right now, it's going to switch to sun, and I believe right with this tentacle it's going to go, yep, the sunlight is strong. And basically, while you're going around in this entire route, and all these trainers that you fight, as long as you're out in these routes that have the rain and the bright lights going on, there's going to be either sunny day or rain going on throughout the entire battle. And that could be pretty good for you or bad for them, especially since a lot of these guys are water-type trainers. If you remember, I believe you just got to keep going left here. And I believe you can just merge here. The best way you can tell that you're close is that you'll start seeing these different colored rocks for Sootpolis City. And I believe this big rock right here is even that. I'll show off one little Pokemon battle before we go off, and apparently we're fighting a mermaid, although I'm pretty sure mermaids are not a class in this. And you don't even have fish Pokemon, you have a barrel, which is basically a water mouse. Alright, the Gara should be able to handle this, although rain is definitely not going to help our case here. I'm pretty sure Earthquake might just be able to take it out. I forgot that we even gave Gara Earthquake in the last episode. And geez, it definitely helps out a lot for sure. Alright, let's see. We got 400 XP, so that's not too bad. Gara, I believe, is the only member on our team that still needs to evolve, and we're not too far away from that. Heck, I believe you can just even hit this field with another Earthquake and just, boom, we're done with that already. Bit of an anticlimactic Pokemon trainer battle, but how about we go ahead and submerge here. I could go all the way at the bottom there, but I might as well show off what's down here, especially since there's a lot of coral as well. Although I just put on a repel, so we're not going to see any Pokemon down here. But, unlike the other route that I showed before that had the kelp, well, I believe this would be more kelp instead. While you're going through it, you'll only find Clamp Pearls and Chinchou. You won't be able to find Relicanth in this area. But if you go through here, and you submerge in this little area, it kind of reminds me of the submarine, except it's not here. Let's go ahead and use Dive. Up we go. And looks like there's some stuff going on. Some pretty major stuff. Big, massive showdown going on right now. This feels very one-sided. One's got the entire ocean, and one's just standing on a rock. Very nice main attraction to have going on in your town at the moment. But let's go ahead and move around. I believe you can even encounter wild Pokemon at the moment in Sootpolis City if you don't have Repels. As you can see, there's actually a Pokemon Center over here. There's a lot of people just kind of watching this go off, and I probably would too if I was here. When Pokemon Gigantic are fighting that savagely, there's not much we could do. Yeah, honestly, I'd just be watching it too. It's pretty much just like a big-scale Pokemon battle. Well, let's go ahead and just go heal our Pokemon real quick. No, I don't know if anyone here says anything about them right there. Our Pokemon are friends, so why are they going wild this way? So pretty much everybody in Sootpolis City is talking about how Kyogue and Groudon are just going crazy over here. And if you remember a little bit ago, we just saw a gym sign over here. And it looks like we got Archie and Maxie over here. Kyogue, what's wrong? Look over here, it's the red orb. Calm down, Kyogue. This is no good, it's not responding at all. What about you, Maxie? Groudon, please stop what you're doing. I know the extent to your power now. If you keep going, all of Hoenn, not just Sootpolis, will be utterly ruined. Sootpolis looks like it's okay. I believe if you come here beforehand, it literally just looks like this, except there's no rock in the middle and 2 Pokemon fighting. Let's go ahead and talk to Steven, though. How are you doing? Those Pokemon fighting. Kyogue or hold on. I messed up the order there, but it works. The 2 super ancient Pokemon were awakened from a long sleep, and now they're smashing at each other with their uncontrollable energy. Peter, you being here now, I'll take that means you are prepared to become involved in this crisis. Well then, there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. What were you gonna do if I didn't show up? You're kind of just standing there the whole time. Granted, I'd want to watch this too, like I said, but still. I'm not even walking right now. Steven just kind of takes you. Listen, Peter, does seeing Groudon and Kyogue make you think Pokemon are to be feared? But that's not true. Pokemon are really more. Why am I asking you this? You already know. I mean, like, literally, like, hundreds of Pokemon Index entries for, like, most Pokemon, even the ones that look really cute, like, have, like, hundreds of ways of killing you. And that's pretty terrifying to me. I'm not saying that Pokemon aren't cool at all, but I definitely would be scared of them. Okay, we are here. Inside you'll find someone named Wallace. I think you'll have what is needed to help him. Alright, we don't have a choice. And we go to the Cave of Origin. Now, this place actually exists in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire too. However, it's very different. You can still encounter Pokemon here. I believe you're just going to only find Zubats, Golbats, and I believe, depending on your version, you'll find either Sableye or Mawile. I believe in this game you can only find Sableye. Though the Cave of Origin in this game is a little bit different. I believe in Ruby and Sapphire, it would be completely dark in that area, and there's not much to actually go through in Emerald. As you can see, the music kind of stopped and everything's kind of foggy. In this area, this is where you would originally find Kyogue or Groudon if you're playing Ruby or Sapphire, depending on the version, of course, and you would catch them here. Instead, we have not a Pokemon to catch, but we'll talk to this guy. Ah, so you are Peter. I have heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sootpolis, but we got a new game, so I got kicked out of it. But something came up, so now I've entrusted my mentor, Hoenn, with the gym's operation. Kyogue and Groudon, the 2 Pokemon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokemon. If there aren't just 2 super ancient Pokemon, there is one more somewhere. That's why we made a 3rd game. Somewhere there is a super ancient Pokemon named Rayquaza. That says to Rayquaza that become the 2 combatants in this distant past. But even I have no clue as where the Rayquaza does or about. And, oh, looks like he's got a clue now. Peter, would you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you do, please tell me. The Cave of Origin. The Cave of Origin. But that's right here. I need you to do better than that. Please, I need you to think about where Rayquaza might be right now. Oh, I did the Cave of Origin again. Okay, alright, let's look at the options again. It's definitely Mount Pyre. Mount Pyre? But where I met your lady there earlier, she said no mention of it. I very much doubt that the old lady would try to hide something from me. Peter, could you think more about this? I don't remember. Huh? You don't remember? That's a problem. Can't you remember somehow? Sky Pillar. The Sky Pillar? That's it. It must be the Sky Pillar. Peter, there's not a moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. And off we go. Or off he goes. I guess we gotta go find it ourselves. Where the heck is the Sky Pillar? Well, let's go find out. Now, we could just entirely just walk out, but I believe I have escape rope. If I don't, this is an entire waste of time. Luckily, I do. So we can go ahead and use our escape rope. And I don't know if Steven has anything to say. What about the old man? What's this guy? A person with a strong will and superior talent. A trainer who has the knowledge and experience of many kinds of Pokemon. If a person were to appear, I was instructed by Wallace to lead that trainer to this cave. Well, you didn't do that. Steven did. The Sky Pillar. I've been there. I've never been there. I wonder where it could be. You don't even help me either. But of course, there was actually one person earlier that talked, saying that there was a place that we could possibly see the Sky Pillar. And that, if we quickly look at our map, I don't want to take too long with this, there was something on Route 130 here, and it looks like a little piece of land, and we have not gone to Pacifilog Town yet, so how about we go check that place out while we're here. Let's go ahead and go out. We can't do anything about Kyogue and Groudon, but I believe you could even just surf between them. Either that or it's blocked, which would make sense. I don't think I'd want to be in between that. Yeah, it's blocked. That stinks. There's totally a whole open area. Of course, you'd probably die instantly. I know they're not throwing any attacks at each other, but I mean, they were doing it when we got here earlier. It's not a safe place to probably stand in between. Alright, if we go out here. Now, you could just keep going underwater to try to get, like, more out in this area. If we just dive out here, it is a bit faster to kind of just surf around like this. And I believe we can't go any more down, because we need to go a little bit more right before we can start going down to the left. And the repel wore off. We're going to be putting on a lot of repels, because I'd really rather not deal with all these Wingles and Tentacles right now. And that's all we're going to be finding if we keep going into wild Pokemon encounters. Trust me though, there's going to be a lot of Pokemon trainers up ahead as well. That's why I'm not stopping to talk to a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys kind of have just the same Pokemon. I imagine you are probably just going to have like a Goldeen and that's about it. Do you have a rival who you just hate to lose against? I mean, I do. May stinks, but she's literally only good in that one battle at like the second one that you have to do. But other than that, she's pretty easy overall. But just saying again, that battle does entirely stink, and if you're not prepared for it, you can easily kick your ass. Out comes a Staryu. I believe we fought a Staryu in the last episode. The only place you can get these guys is if you got the Super Rod and then go back to Lilycove City to fish there. Not a bad Pokemon, but stinks that you literally have to wait until you get 7 gym badges in order to use it pretty much. Although, I guess you could go get the Super Rod and go back to Lilycove before you fight the 7th gym. But still, that's really a lot of work. And it's still not exactly a guarantee that you're going to get to Staryu. You're most likely going to find like, the Whalers at first, because they have higher encounter rates than Staryu there. So, definitely not a fun Pokemon to catch. Fishing could be really annoying at points. Alright, what do you got? You have a little bit more experience to Gara. We've been working so hard to mount a Pokemon League challenge. We can't afford to lose now. And you got 2 Pokemon. Well, you could work a little bit harder, lady. I think even just an Earthquake would be enough to... oh, wow. First Pokemon to actually survive an Earthquake. Alright, we're gonna have to try a little bit harder this time, especially now that we're paralyzed. Ray continues to fall, but that's not gonna help either of us in this instance. Actually, you're just gonna heal up. Okay. I think another Crunch might be enough to take that out. Excuse me there, sorry about that. What about, we just go with this Crunch here. Hopefully we'll take out that Gloom. And no! Just barely. Probably has another full restore or 2. And nope, okay. Very nice. We are getting a good amount of experience from Gara, and out comes a Zoomeril, so actually a bit better than those last trainers. I was wondering why we're at level like 35, and people are not sending out Azumarill, they're just sending out barrels. Alright, let's go ahead and go for Earthquake, and I believe... okay. Azumarills are somewhat bulky, they're not the best tanks in the world, but granted, not too surprised that survived an Earthquake there. And we are getting hit with a lot of damage from those water attacks because of the rain here. But this should be enough for the Zoomeril, and we should get a good amount of experience for Gara. And nice, we're getting into level 43, which is really good. Though I think that's going to be enough for Gara for the time being, just so we can A, show off more Pokemon, and B, let her not die. You know, I think I'll show off Roshi when we get to the actual pillar itself. I don't think Roshi's gonna help us too much here against a bunch of other water types. Not saying that Roshi isn't too good of a fallback Pokemon, but right now it's definitely not a good idea. And, oh wow! We actually went so far down enough that the rain actually stopped it. As you can see, the normal music has actually kicked up again. And also, while we're here, in Route 129, I believe, all the way down here, good thing to note, that this is actually the single place that you can encounter a whale lord by just surfing around like this. I can't encounter anything right now because I don't have a rappel, but I am actually going to come back here to catch a whale lord later, and I'll probably show that off screen when I actually do that later and get the footage for it. But just to keep that in mind, because whale lord is actually another important Pokemon to catch, just like that Relicanth I was talking about the other day. Of course, they are optional Pokemon to catch, but less optional than other Pokemon, because this will open up a certain other thing for you that you might be interested in. But of course, we'll see that once we actually get to the episode, which is actually coming up now. I'm very excited, because it's one of the episodes I've been very excited to do for a long time, and we've been hinting at it for a very good time now. And I am definitely going to have to fight some of these guys coming back, but I'm just trying to surf as much as possible. What do you got? What a surprise! I didn't expect to see a trainer out to the sea. I think we should battle. Alright, why don't we do that? We got Gyarados. So Gyarados is actually pretty good. Especially it lowered our attack and intimidate at the start. Kind of skipped a little bit past it, but that's not making us do too much damage. But you're just going for a Leer? Okay, I mean, I'll go for a Wing Attack because I want to see if you'll even try to attack me. Granted, you probably only have a water move, and you, of course, just bite. That didn't even do anything at all. Stinks, because a lot of Gyarados' moves is special attack in this game instead of physical attack. Because there's no physical special split yet. And we easily took out that Gyarados. Get out of here. This kills off of itself. Or you just have one Pokemon and you never used really any attacking moves against me, and you only used Bite. Ah, the repel failed. Alright, let's go put on another one, especially since we're no longer in the route where we can even catch whale lords, so there's not really even a point. If we just keep moving on. Good thing to keep in mind is this little area right here. I do want to keep moving on a bit more before going back to it. Oh, I believe this is actually a double battle here, unless we're too far away from... Nope, we are going into a double battle. Very nice. We're getting into Tentacle Groudon. Why? Just give us Seeking. Alright. I'm gonna go for Wing Attack, and I'm gonna Giga Drain to Groudon, just because, why not? Oh wow, we got level 44 on Jam! That's awesome! Okay, so that's not gonna hurt Batman a lot. That Acid's gonna hurt Jam a bit, and yeah, that's a little not too great. That's alright. Let's go for another, and we'll go for another Giga Drain to just get the Spiel out of the way. And out comes a Whaler. You could easily just take care of this, but even just little basic moves, I think Surf was enough to take it out, and yes it was. So very good. Like the best blue sea, I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't care. Let's move on. And Route 131. Alright, so we're still going far. We got another double battle here. There's actually a lot of double battles in this area. I think there's one more up ahead as well. This one, the next one is definitely a lot more optional. Not that it really matters, I'm just destroying these guys immediately. And it does give a lot of money in. Oh, you are not a double battle, but I'll fight you anyway. There's a Pelipper, and you're just gonna keep spamming Protect, so I'm just gonna speed through this battle as quickly as possible. There we go. I hate Pelippers. Pelippers are the least entertaining Pokemon to fight in the world. Alright. I believe... Right? Oh, wow. There's a lot more traders in this area than I thought, but these guys were the ones I was thinking about. We got another double battle here. We got Susabro. We have a exclusive double battle team that's only in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. But they only got a Wingull and a Azumarill. Go ahead and Sludge Bomb the Azumarill. Not that it's going to be super effective in this game, but I'll do it anyway and take him out regardless. We'll use Ice Beam, taking him out. And yes, I am very overpowered at the moment, to be fair. Although I am a little worried about the next gym. I think we're at the right level for it, but it's definitely going to be a bit difficult. We do have 2 grass types, which helps us. Let's just heal our Pokemon real quick. Of course, I didn't mention at all that we are in Pacifilog Town, so I was too focused on just talking about our Pokemon here. But this place is kind of cool. This is really the only place in Pokemon that does it. It's kind of like a whole raft village. Inside you got little, just people kind of living in these huts. People were saying we saw Pokemon flying high above Hoenn. Is it flying around all the time? Does it need to rest somewhere? And some of these guys do have some things to give. Where did you come from? Yes! Yes! Yes, town! I've never heard a place like that. You speak English and what? Alright. Let me go ahead and I believe right down here there is one point of interest in this town. One of these guys will actually try to trade with you, but if you talk to this guy over here, I can't see Mirage Island today. Mirage Island is a thing that you can possibly see while going past Route 129, that place I was talking about with the whale lords and everything. Sometimes there's just straight up island there, very, 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 very randomly. I believe it's even harder to get a shiny than a shiny Pokemon. I might be wrong, but it's definitely very, very rare. I've never at all seen Mirage Island except in like images. Maybe at some point I'll try to find a code so that I can do it in like an extra video. But definitely I've never seen Mirage Island. Very cool place. You can only ever catch Wynots there, and you can also find I believe there's a special berry there. I think it's called the lychee berry. It's a very rare berry, but it's weird. It's like the only place you could find it. Here we are at Sky Pillar. If we move on here. Oh, I probably should have talked about how I was going past the rocks right there, but I did talk about that when I was going past it earlier. You just gotta have to go through those rocks right there. You'll easily tell where it is when you go through Pacific Log. I'm too used to doing this, but out we go here, and there's Wallace. Oh my, I'm so terribly sorry. In my haste, I didn't notice that I'd left you behind. I've opened the locked door of the Sky Pillar, which means this place was actually open before, but we couldn't go through here because it was just straight locked. But thankfully, Wallace here opened it. Peter, let's be on our way. Oh, looks like we got an earthquake. It's an earthquake! There's not a moment to waste. We have got to hurry. And off we go. We even bring us straight to Sky Pillar. Another earthquake. That was big. The situation is getting worse. And oh, the rain has followed us here. This isn't good. The weather distortion is spreading even here. Peter, the closet should be farther up from here. I'm worried about Sootpolis. I've just got to go back. Everything is in your hands now. Do not fail us. And here we are at the big Sky Pillar here. And with the dreadful situation going across Hoenn even farther, making it all the way over here, we can only stop it in the next episode. We will appease Rayquaza, and they will stop Kyogue and Groudon for us. And that sounds like a very good accomplishment that we're going to be doing in the next episode as well. I'm just rambling on here, but I hope you enjoyed this episode, and you will join me for the next exciting one. Thank you very much for watching again. I'll see you guys later.